Alrighty then, this is a Militant Ghetto Prepper Series video in my Ghetto Prepper Series video series. Today we're going to talk about vectors, since no one else will. And here's a prime example, and we'll use this for our case study. Be right back. Other vector supply here. So, vectors. One vector, accidental or just incidental, you could say. Where are we at? Alright, is, let's see. Let's talk about babies. Right? Now, if someone has a lax security attitude or disposal attitude on a baby's diapers, and I'm saying this to be nice, that would make the baby a vector. After the baby, it vectors the material to be vectored into the containment system, diaper, and practices loose security on this item. Say, said someone's dog, right? Well, you know how dogs are. They can smell that from a mile away. Now they vector themselves out of their containment area, yard, and turns into a subvector by finding the vector containment from the baby and defeating that containment, gaining access to the materials inside. Also, a secondary subvector. Said dog did all this when he brought the diaper, the vector containment, back to his yard. So he vectored the babies. The baby vectored the material into a containment system. The containment system was detected and breached, or no, detected, obtained, transported, or vectored back to its living space and the living space of others, defeated the containment system, breached the containment system of the initial vector agent, spread said agent throughout the living area, also ingesting said material. Thus, that's 3 subvectors. Now, subvector, or let's just say vector number 2. Owner of said animal and living area must come out and contain, or how would you put it? Secure, contain, and dispose of all this secondary vector. Well, actually, primary and secondary. Owner's dog, said animal, also has access to the sleeping and food preparation and recreational areas of the living space, thus vectoring into the space. The man that cleans it up, obviously has to traverse the area that the vector material is in, thus contaminating, say, the bottoms of his shoes. Then thus vectoring yet further said bio-waste, hazardous bio-waste. Now this might first vector video, so as I go along, I'll make these words up. Now see, I got to get this wire out of this vectored biomaterial, secondary vectored biomaterial. And now it's contaminated, so what do you do with that? And thus, how many times can a baby's diaper be vectored into the living space of someone without a child? Plus distance, say give it up to maybe, what, a quarter of a mile that a dog vector can smell and obtain, or detect and obtain the biomaterial, the toxic biomaterial. So you can see what a tangled web vectors weave. And someone can make up the rest of that. And I'm done. There we go. Now, let's talk about yet another one that I just thought of. I can rest the shovel. Let me get up here into our face. There we go. So check it out. Say I'm a lazy bum, right? Alright now, be nice. And, so I know someone's going to come up with it. Dang camera. What's with that drift? Anyway, I don't take these here buckets. I got two of them here now. I just seen that one. Right? And vector these to the garbage can, to the proper disposal area. Rain gets on it. Flies, you know, it reconstitutes the biomaterial, thus make it a viable resource for the vectors that are insects. Flies go in there, lay eggs, born, slime out of that, fly right into the house. Thus vectoring human biomaterial via directly and indirectly by a canine, by him bringing it in and vectoring out of his own gut. It moistens in the weather and rain if a lackadaisical attitude is practiced, just like with the diapers. Aha, got me there, didn't it? Is practiced, thus vectoring it yet further and periodically. Every time a rain comes, a culture medium is being made available to the vector, flies, insects, and being opportunistics they are, take advantage of that. Then they aerially fly it into your home, land on everything, vector all this biomaterial that they have just come from onto your living space and living area. Thus, think about it. How many vectors can you see? An entire going, you know, street, car going down the street, anything. Think about it. There it is. Ghetto Militant Prepper series. This is number 2 in the Ghetto Militant Ghetto Prepper series of vectors. Peace. Bye. I know. Live by your wits, not by your worries. Bye.